Welcome back to another session of Faculty Development Program on MyGMU portal. In this recorded session, we're going to see about how a random question can be picked from question bank in Moodle Quiz. So, for example, I have made my question bank organized as per the previous video which I did about categorization and question bank organization. So I've got 100 questions and I have categorized them according to my assessment elements, or maybe I have got 100 questions which has been categorized in 5 different categories. And from these 5 different categories, I wanted to generate a quiz which is going to be randomized for individual learners. So how we can do that? That's what we're going to see in this session. So I'm going to use medical insurance billing as course to demonstrate this. I go to turn editing on. When I come to turn editing on, my course page changes to a screen where I can add resources and activities. Under activities, I am navigating to the quiz, and when I come to the quiz, I'm going to give this as the quiz as class test 3. I don't want to change anything. Okay, so the timing and all, you should be very sure with your experience as well as by seeing the other tutorial videos which I have prepared. So I'm just skipping that part. I'm directly going to save and display, because to focus more on to the objective of this video. Now I have created the quiz. The next step is to add items. When you click on save and return, it comes to a page where you can find edit this quiz. So you're not editing this setting, you're going to add items. So when you edit the quiz, you will get a page like this, and it will say that create a new question. So you will be creating the question. So if you click on it, it will show all the types of questions you can upload, and then you can add it. And other way is from the bank. So if you pick the bank based on the categories which you've created, you can pick the questions from the categories. So if my exam is going to have 29 questions, I will directly pick all the 29 questions, and I can select all and I can add it. So this is how I can add it. But the scenario which I'm going to explain to you in this video is, I don't want all 29 questions. I want randomly, out of 29, I want random 10 questions to be picked, and it has to be given to the learner. Meaning, if you have 15 students who is part of your course, if they take the exam, system will automatically pick 10 questions out from this 29, which is in class test 3 category, and I will assign it. Let's see how does it happen. So what I do is, I go to add question, and then I pick on a random question. Now it is asking me pick the category. So I pick class test 3, and here it is asking me the number of questions you require. So let's say I'm in need of 20 questions. So I give 20 questions. So what it's going to do is, it's going to randomly pick 20 questions out of 29 and give it to the learner. Or I'll say 10 questions. So it's going to randomly pick 10 questions from 29 and give it to the learner. Now I'm going to stay with 20 because I need to explain about the maximum grading. So I'm going to say pick 20 questions from 29 and assign it. Add random. If you do this, you should be seeing a dice icon here, which means that it's a random question generation. Now, even though I have got 20, my maximum score is 10. So sometimes the faculty used to come to me saying that I'm getting some funny score. I've given 30 questions, but it is coming on to how to change it. So once the question is added, you will see the maximum grade box as 10. By default it's 10, but the total mark is 20. So if you wanted to keep the total mark as same as maximum mark, then use the maximum score here. In fact, if you wanted to convert directly from 20 to 100, you can do it here. So the quiz, based on the answers which has been given by the student, the quiz application, the quiz activity will convert the mark automatically onto 100. So the maximum score in assignment, the maximum score was in the settings, whereas in the quiz, it is in the edit quiz page where you have the questions. So I'm going to give 30 or maybe 10 or maybe 20. So it's up to you. And once you finalize with the maximum grade, click on save. Now, randomly from a category which has got 29 questions, randomly 20 questions will be picked, and it will be given to the students, and they will have they'll get a grade which will have maximum score of 20. So this is what random quiz, or this is how you create randomized a quiz in Moodle. So to create a randomized quiz, first you need to have proper question bank categorization, and also you need to have more number of questions. Like, if you have 10 questions and if you wanted to randomize, I don't think so that will help you. Maybe if you have more number of questions and if you want your assessment to become stronger, I think this is the best option to do that. I hope this video was useful. Please feel free to communicate with me if you have any questions on what I just explained to you. Thank you. Have a fantastic day ahead.